Fall is a feeling, it's a vibe. I can say with confidence that I failed. Why should we judge someone? Happy September, my friends. I have my whole setup ready. Behind me, my laptop, my goals notebook. This one. It's finally time for my September monthly reset routine. I want to wish everyone an amazing September. I hope that this September is going to be fantastic for you. And I want to mention that August didn't fly by for me. It is the first month in a really long time that I felt like it didn't just flew by. Most months I feel like they just fly by and I don't know where time is going. It was a decent month. It just didn't fly by for me. If you're new to my channel, my name is Poppy. I am 28. Yes, I am finally 28 years old. August was very nice because it was also my birthday month. But I am 28. I live in Greece and I love filming routines, vlogs, lifestyle videos, also some sit-down advice videos, just videos that will make someone feel inspired, motivated, like they belong, and that someone can relate. We are all about that relatable content in my channel. There is nothing extravagant, there is nothing over the top going on here. So if you want to make a new friend to be all cozy and hang out each week, consider subscribing. So without further ado, let's start with my August goals to see how I did. Did I achieve any of my goals? Goals notebook check, marker check. Let's start. My first goal was to make plans for my birthday, which I did end up doing. I had a family lunch and I also went out for dinner with my boyfriend, which was also very nice. I have a birthday vlog coming very soon. It might be the next video that you're going to see. Cannot really remember. We're friends here, so I want you to know how I spent my birthday. Since we couldn't spend it together in real life, I felt like vlogging my birthday, it would be like still spending it together. It will be out very, very soon. The next goal was to post one YouTube short each week. I must say that I'm doing very well with my YouTube shorts. I have uploaded quite a few, so that was something that I achieved as well. They're really fun to film, edit, and upload. I really like seeing them when they are all done with the music. And I mostly focus on like makeup and fashion and maybe some hair care, stuff that we girls enjoy. So the vibe is not 100% the same like my long form content, but because I do love makeup and fashion too, but I'm definitely not a beauty guru or a fashion channel, I think it's fun to sprinkle that content in my YouTube shorts. The next goal was to walk on my treadmill about 4 to 5 times each week. I can say with confidence that I failed. I didn't achieve it. The first 2 weeks I was doing very well. I remember that I started focusing on this goal on the last week of July because I normally film monthly reset routines the last week of the month around that time. So I wanted to have like a almost complete month to look back at. That was not a success, but you know what? No hard feelings. It's alright, I will try next month. The next goal was to read one book. I did do that. I will share it with you in my monthly favorites. I feel like each month now I have a book to share in my monthly favorites. I love sharing with you guys what I'm reading, the books that I like, what it's good, what it's not good, all the tea about the books. Also, I have a Goodreads account. Is anybody interested about that? Does anybody want me to share my Goodreads account? And I also check reviews in general in Goodreads before I order a book or before I decide if I want it. The next goal was to get a new book, which I actually did. I bought myself 2 new books as a birthday gift from me to me. So I bought Happy Place by Emily Henry and I bought another book which is called Thinking Fast and Slow. I have it right behind the camera and the author is Daniel Kahneman, if that's how it's pronounced. I'm not really sure, but these are the 2 books that I got for myself. The next goal was to build the desk that me and my boyfriend had bought, but we hadn't built for quite a while. We finally built it. I showed that desk in my previous vlog, so if you want to have a look at it, you can check out my previous vlog. And if you just feel like you want some productivity inspo, you can check out my previous vlog. My next goal was to practice German daily, which I am very proud of myself. I have been practicing German with Duolingo for 51 days in a row or 52. Let me check. For 52 days in a row, I also have a widget on my home screen of my phone from Duolingo, and it just reminds me to stay on top of my learning with German. And I have been having a great time seeing the number rise. I don't want to quit. I want to keep on practicing my German. I know that it's not like super hard work to just take a couple of tests daily, but I feel like I am learning. And my final goal was to reach 3,250 subscribers. You guys, we surpassed that number for one more month. So our community here currently has 3,380 subscribers, which is amazing. It's always nice to see our community here grow. So I want to say a big thank you to all of you. It's time for me to set new goals for September. Who is excited for September? I know that I am, for two main reasons. Number one, I am going on vacation. Yes, I am taking my summer vacation a bit later. I love going on vacation during September because the weather is still good, but the islands are not super crowded. I normally go on vacation to Greek islands since I'm Greek and I live in Greece, so it's easier for me to travel to Greek islands. So I'm going to another Greek island this year. And the second reason, obviously, autumn, fall, however you call it. I am very excited about fall. Fall is definitely one of my favorite seasons. I like how the weather just starts to get a bit cooler sometimes, because here in Greece we still have normally summer hot weather, but I love the vibes, the coziness and the warm tea. It's just a feeling, Fall is a feeling. It's a vibe. It's something lingering in the atmosphere. Do I make sense? I don't know. Of course, fall doesn't start at the beginning of September. I think the beginning of fall is on the 20th of September or 21st. So I'm not ready for fall quite yet. I need to go to my vacation first, come back, and then I'm ready for all the fall vibes. To just start, wearing some light cardigans, to feel cozy with a cardigan wrapped around you and a warm cup of tea and a good book. And during the nighttime, I love watching Gilmore Girls. If you're a fall type of girl, you know what I mean. Time to write down my September goals. I'm all done with my September goals. I wanted to quickly say something that I don't think that I have mentioned in my channel. I film these monthly reset videos and discuss about goals and share my goals and check in with my goals to see if I have achieved them or not. And I know that the goals that I set for myself might not look huge to some people and they might not look revolutionary. But first of all, I feel like small goals also matter. Secondly, I feel like the small goals that we set for ourselves can be the small steps that will lead us to those bigger goals or to living our dream life. So for example, I might set a goal to read one book for that month. One book might not sound like a lot for some people, but for me, for example, I want to be a person who is a reader. I want to call myself a person who is reading. So if I set that goal, even though it's not something extreme, it does help me achieve that goal to be a girl who is reading. Because if I didn't set that goal for myself for that month, I might not finish that book or I might read a bit slower. What I'm trying to say is that these goals might not sound like a lot, but they are important to me. And also I want to say that I do have bigger goals for myself for each month, for each year, for my life, but I don't really share these goals online. I know that this can sound a bit weird because, you're making all these videos, you're sharing goals. Why don't you share your bigger goals? I am a firm believer that our biggest goals and our big goals should be kept private. I don't think that you should share all your big goals, ambitions, and dreams with everyone. And I'm not saying that I don't respect you guys or that I don't consider you friends. I will be honest, my biggest goals are not known by a lot of friends at all, because I feel like it is important to keep certain things private, especially for your goals. You cannot really be sure who is rooting for you. You cannot really be sure if someone will say something about your goal which might not even come from a bad place. You might share a big goal with a family member, for example, and they might say, "Oh, but are you sure you can do that? Do you want to spend that much time doing that? Or is that the best thing for you?" I think the best thing for you would be something else, and something else would be more beneficial for you. And it doesn't come from a bad place. It comes honestly from a good place for that, but it already made you feel maybe a bit unsure about your goal, or even if you're sure about your goal, it just gave a little bit of a bad energy towards your goal. So I hope that makes sense. I am all about those small, fun monthly goals, but I do also have those bigger goals, those bigger dreams and ambitions that I don't really talk about with others on a daily basis, that I don't really share about with others, and I just keep them for myself. Journal about them, I think about them, I am focused on them. Let's go through my September goals, my little September goals, if you will. The first goal that I set for myself is to get a haircut. So this is a clear example of a small goal. This is something that is considered self-care for me, but it's not something major or something that has to be done. 100% has to be done, but I still want to do it because I know that I'm going to feel nicer afterwards, to feel like my hair is even healthier. The next goal is to work from a coffee shop. Now this goal, I set it for myself because I work from home. I work for myself. I am a freelance video editor, and I also try to grow this channel. But that means that I spend a lot of time in the apartment, a lot of time alone. And I think that it is healthy to just go out more often, to be around other people. So set this goal for myself for my social health. Even though I might go out at a coffee shop alone, I will still have other people around me. I might make small talk with a stranger, with the barista. You still socialize. And I'm definitely an introvert, a big introvert. I just recharge when I am alone. I have fun being alone. I love being alone. Being with other people, as fun as it is, if it is for an extended period of time or if it is with a big crowd, just drains me. So I am definitely an introvert, but I think that it's good to go out more often. I mean, okay, I will go out for a coffee date with a friend, with my sister, with my boyfriend, but I want to go out by myself too. The next goal is to be less online, so less internet, and be more present. And that is also going to be very important for me during my vacation. I cannot say that I am a person who is really checking her phone that much, or she spends so many hours online. I would love to know your screen time. My phone gives me an average weekly screen time, and it is about 4 hours and 30 minutes. So I wouldn't necessarily say that I spend a lot of time. I mean, still 4 hours out of your day is a lot, but I know that this is not only me spending time on social media. This is also me listening to audiobooks. This is me listening to music or answering to text messages. So it is still screen time, but it's not only me being on social media and scrolling. So if you know your average screen time, let me know in the comments. I am very interested to find out. But I would love to lower it, especially during my vacation, and be more present, with my partner and enjoying the islands that we're going to go to. The next goal is to deep clean my apartment. So while we're going to be away, we will have family house sitting, if you will, even though I think house sitting is if you have like plants or pets, but still we will have family house sitting. So I want the apartment to be clean and ready for them. The next goal has to do with social media and being on screens again. I set the goal to have a social media detox for 24 hours again. I think I did that also 2 months ago, if I'm not mistaken. And it always feels good to not be on social media, even if that is only for one day. My next goal is one that I'm really excited about. I want to create a full mood board. So I create vision/mood boards yearly, monthly, and seasonally. Is that a word? Seasonally. But I created one for summer, and now since we are on our way to fall, I want to create a fall mood board. So I'm very excited to do that in the month of September. And my last goal is to reach 3,450 subscribers. So these are all my September goals. I feel like I have been talking for so long. I need some water and a little break from talking, and I will take a little break from talking because in these next clips, I'm not going to be talking, but I am going to be looking through Pinterest for beautiful aesthetic pictures for the month of September to create my September mood board like I do every month. So let's grab our laptops and go to Pinterest to find pictures that will represent September. My board has both summer and fall vibes. I wanted to just implement both because, as I said before, I am excited about fall, but still I haven't been to my summer vacation yet, so I needed some summer pictures in it too. So the first picture is obviously a picture on the beach. There is a book there because you best believe I will be reading on the beach. There is a pair of sunnies and a camera. This picture just represents my whole vacation, I feel like. So me laying on the beach, reading a good book and vlogging my trip. So within September, we will have a travel vlog. The next picture is pretty self-explanatory. It's a cute cup with coffee in it. It just gave me that feeling of being on vacation and having a warm cup of coffee in the morning while it is still kind of cool outside. And also I thought that the cup set, it was very cute. The next picture represents my journaling. I have been very consistent with my journaling. If it's not every single day, it is almost every single day that I will just write down some affirmations, some positive words about myself, about my future, about my goals. And of course, I also write down at least 3 things that I'm grateful for. So I definitely want to keep up with my journaling. The next picture is definitely all fall vibes. The leaves are all the ground. There is a warm beverage there and a donut. Oh my god, coffee with donuts, amazing. One of my favorite treats ever. The next picture just represents me working at a coffee shop. The next picture is a quote. It says, "I don't let society decide what should be important for me." Most people let society decide and dictate what should be important for them. What does society think that it is normal? You graduate, you go to college, you get a good stable job, and what even is a stable job nowadays? I think that COVID showed us that some jobs that were considered stable were not. And then to get into a serious relationship, get married, have children, and then say goodbye. But I feel like a lot of people of my generation and the next one, so millennials and Gen Zs, we have started realizing that the way that society is deciding how we should live is not the way we want to live. So more and more people are starting to follow their dreams and to follow their own dream careers and their own goals instead of staying at a comfortable and safe job. Also, a lot of women, and good for them, are admitting that, you know what, I don't want to get married and I don't want to have children. Why should we judge someone about their life choices? It's their life, it's not ours. If you want to have 10 children, go ahead. But why is another woman obligated to live up to your standards? I don't get that. People get so mad about it. If someone wants to have a family, good for them, and if they don't, good for them as well. And if someone wants to climb the corporate ladder, good for them, and if someone wants to become a YouTuber, good for them as well. This is a message from me to you, the person who is watching this video right now. Don't allow anyone to show you how you're going to live. If it's a way that you don't want to live life, you will decide how you're going to live, and most of the times things and life just turn out better than we thought. The next picture is a picture again of a girl laying on the beach reading a book. I feel like that this picture was much needed in my mood board, otherwise it would be a lot of fall vibes. The next picture is a picture of a snack that I consume pretty much daily, which is almonds, dark chocolate, and a fruit. I also eat walnuts, and I think it's pretty obvious that this is a cup of tea, which I also consume daily. The next picture is again a little quote, small steps every day, pretty self-explanatory. That's how I try to achieve all of my goals and my dreams. I try to take small steps towards them every single day. And the next picture is a picture of a girl with a cute outfit, a cute, simple, casual outfit, but I just really liked her cardigan and found it very pretty, even though you cannot see it that clearly. Now that I'm looking at it, I have cut out one whole sleeve, but you get a small idea. It is a cardigan which is blue and green and beige. I love these colors. I think that this outfit looks very comfortable and cute as well. Something that I would definitely wear during fall. It is time to mention my monthly favorites. There are only two. Just a couple of them, not too many this month. And the first one is the top that I'm currently wearing, which is a top from Stradivarius. I recently got it, but this was pretty inexpensive and I needed a basic white top that was not low cut and that was not very cropped, because this is also not that cropped. As you can tell, I mean, these shorts are pretty high-waisted, but still it goes pretty low. So that is favorite number one. They also had different colors, but I needed the white one. And the second favorite is the book that I finished this month, which is A Survival Guide for Life from Bear Grylls. I really enjoyed this book. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, just because even though it had a lot of good advice on the way we should live, but still it was not anything new, at least for me. Maybe because I have been in that self-development journey for quite a while now. But if you are also new in the self-help, self-development journey, I'm pretty sure that you will enjoy that book too. And even if you're not, he has some really good advice in here. It's simply explained. He doesn't use any complicated words and complicated phrases to try to make himself sound some type of way. Even though from the little things that I know about Bear Grylls, he is a brilliant individual and brilliant at what he is doing, and he just has achieved so much. But I really enjoyed this book and I would definitely recommend it. And that brings us to the end of this monthly reset, guys. As always, let me know one goal that you have for the new month. Leave me a comment down below. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It would mean a lot to me. It helps out with the algorithm apparently. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, friends.